Hello everyone, welcome to Curse the Dawn Late Night Gaming here on Calmsden Farm, Farming Simulator 22. Now if you recall from the last episode, we went in and started kind of making our own farm here in Calmsden Farm because I'm not a fan of the cramped European maps, so we bought a field and started laying out the beginnings of a field. So this was just an open pasture if you watched the last episode, and we just started laying out the floor plan for our farm. Now, in the time that the last recording happened and this recording, there was a mod that came out. I believe it was just called, oh boy, I'm not sure. It was like English Barns, I believe, or something like that. And they had a building that I think I would prefer. So we're going to get rid of this one. It's an English building, so that sticks with the idea that this is England. I don't mind that. I don't mind the style of their houses and that type of thing. It was just the crampedness was the thing that I, as an American, was kind of like, I need room. So I think I'm going to sell this building, just take the hit for the loss, and then put the new building down. This building also, it doesn't thrill me. Here, I'll show you why. This doesn't open. This doesn't open. These aren't doors. The only door is right there. You see? And it's just, I mean, I guess I can see why they did it, but but you see the width here, and it's not centered, right? So you think, well, let me just double check that this is the case. So we shut this, okay? Now, doesn't that look like a door? I just clicked it and it didn't, it will open, yeah, okay. So can we have them both open at the same time then? No. Huh. It's a weird design, isn't it? Anyway, there's a couple things about this building. It raises the ground. You can see here, the ground is raised just slightly. So I might, let's just dive into it. Let's go into the construction here. All right, rotate our camera around. This is about close to the ground as we can get. Look, I think we can tip. Yeah, okay. There's my dude. So click on the building and sell. Okay. Yep, that's good. Okay. Now, let's go into the landscaping tool and try to smooth this out a bit. It's like moving a scary amount. I don't necessarily love that. It's like, feels like it's making a pit in the ground, doesn't it? Level, it says. I don't feel it's leveling anything. I feel it's sinking. Now it's raising again. It depends on your cursor, you know? I don't love this tool at all. Let's put the building down and see if that also... I just didn't want it to make a higher... You know, if a building raises up the ground again on top of the already raised ground from the last building, I just didn't want it, like, double raised. Let's see what happens. Come on, let me out. Jeez. Like lag. Okay. So go back into... I don't know what I was doing. This tool is weird compared to 19, quite honestly. All right, so let's look through here. This is the one we just had, but it is this one, large barn. Whew. It's large. Large Marge. Let's try to straighten it up with a straight edge here. Okay. Now, we want it to be up against the other buildings like it was, or the silos, but I don't want it to be into the silos. Now, it used to be that if you hit... It used to be if you hit Control Q, yeah, it would sink it into the ground if it was available to go down further. This doesn't seem to do that. Okay. And last time I really fussed about having the peak of the building in the center between the silos, and bang. Okay, what happened? Did bad things happen? No. Yes. Yes, bad things happened. Is there any doors back here? Anything that's buried? No. Okay, we're gonna have to try to smooth. Yeah, look at this. Wow, that's probably my fault. But anyway, look at this. Workshop. Nice big workshop. Sweet. And then nice large space. Isn't this nice? It's got such nice details. This is a really nice looking. It came with a set of 3. I like this one the most. This is nice. I like it. Still has that English look apparently, but very usable building. I don't like it when mods in Farming Simulator, they get so caught up in realism that they lose functionality. Because in the end, it's a game, and it's a game you want to play. And I understand some people, realism is very important, and I can respect that. But when it gets in the way of functionality, like an example would be you work really hard on a tractor mod, and the tractor doesn't have a 3-point on the back. Now, I understand in real life the tractor may not have a 3-point, and that's nice and realistic, but you've just cut the use in half of what that is even going to be used for, which then questions, why did you even make it? And I know it's for the folks that are really into tractors and they really, really want that realism of this tractor does this, but So now I, of course, have to fix the ground. We have to paint it. And I believe we decided last time asphalt was what this is. Why don't you cooperate? Little grass. Son of a grass. Such a pain in the grass. All right. Yeah, we're going to want... We're going to want this all looking like it was put here on purpose to get back to the silos. Like there's almost like a road around it, or at least space around it to get back. This is a bad angle. Okay. Yeah, that's a big hole. Ugh. Ugh. Let's do something. Let's go ahead and smooth the ground. I want to push the middle mouse button because that's what 19 was. See, it gets so carried away. Wow, it's just not a good tool. Switch back to square and make it a tad bigger. Oh, that's not a tad. You're bad. Come on. Oh my God, it's so terrible. Look at that. Can you turn the strength? Yeah, you can. Okay. Strength K? K seems stronger. Oh my gosh. No, K is not stronger. K is lighter. Just trying to use like brush strokes like I was using an airbrush or something. Okay, I'm gonna get on the ground now and see what a mess this is. Bit of a hole there. Did I lose the functionality of this? Man, I don't know if you could actually... I guess small tractors you could put in and out of here, I guess. Hello? I clicked it. Click, click. Wow, that was weird, wasn't it? Okay, let's go back to landscaping. Raise lower. No. Level. Well, okay. Well, there's the problem right there. User error. We want smooth. Yep. We want smooth. We don't want level. Okay. That was totally user error there. But we saved it. I was slightly panicking. I was like, what is happening? This is a disaster. I don't know if we can fix that grass there or not. I've noticed on some other maps that I've edited, you paint over a grass texture and it doesn't necessarily mean grass ever grows there again. Okay, this is all right. That's still a little wonky. How bad is it when you drive over it? Does it like noticeably knock you around? Oh, what's with the flag? Yep, it's pretty rough. So if I come flying in here, I'm like, gotta get to the silo. Okay. Well, two things. We're gonna smooth it out a little bit more, and we need to make it a little wider. Okay, more smoothing. Let's make the brush a little bigger. Not that big. And make it stronger. What was it? K and L, right? Yeah. I don't know if it's... I can't see the change happening. I just hope it is happening. All right. Let's make it a bit wider now. Let's go into our paint mode. Back to a tiny brush, thanks. That's cool. How's this now? It looks better. That's acceptable to me. Yep. I like that. It's fine. That's so cool. Nice garage. Nice workshop. I feel good about this. The other one felt out of place, right? Because I was on the Calmsden Farms map, English map, with a big red US barn. It just felt weird to me. And then when this pack came out, I was like, yeah, this is what I want. Okay, I mean, it's not perfect. It's still pretty, it still could be rough there, but, you know, I'm not entering a beauty show with them, with the map. I'm not putting it on Mod Hub. I am just gonna do a little Calmsden Farm playthrough. Now, I heard today on DJ Go Ham, maybe it was a couple days ago, that they are doing a update for this map. Now, they said a weird thing. They were like, they said no new save is required, but if you want all the changes, you should do a new save. Which is it, you know? So I'm gonna do I'm going to go ahead and get the update and then see how this is. You know, when you're in the tractor, it looks like there isn't much room, but there is. I just want to see if this big thing fits in here just fine. And it sure does. So, my favorite tractor brand is Deutz-Fahr. But I thought for this one I would just do the Fendt, and it was because they had the cool optional color, the Fendt blue. I like the Fendt blue. And since I used Deutz-Fahr so much in 19, I thought, you know, let's try something else. Okay, so let's continue here. Now, when I left off last time, I thought, let's define the yard. Because at least in the U.S., here I go talking about the U.S. again. It's because that's all I knew. I grew up in Iowa, which if you don't know the United States is in big farm state. And so in a normal situation like this, like where you have the farmhouse, I mean, the wife and kids would be in the farmhouse, and you don't want them out here messing around when they're out playing in the yard. You don't want them getting hurt or getting into some machinery or getting in the way. So what I was talking about before I signed off last time is let's put a fence across to kind of define the yard. So this will be the yard, and we'll have to mow the yard. And then this back here will be farmland, which you don't necessarily need to mow farmland. So just to define that, let's get some fences. I assume that's under decoration. Now, I don't know from English or US. I don't know. Would English be these brick ones? I don't know. With the hedge in them. That's... I don't like it. Oh, we could just do a hedge, I guess. Would that be normal? I don't think that would be normal. Would a hedge be... Let's just do a normal fence, can we? Not white. That white fence seems very US. What is this? Just says fence. Okay, we're not in impoverished farms. Let's not use the crappy stuff. How's this look? Now, this works way different than it used to. We can go from the edge, or we could go from the edge here. Let's do it here. It's a click and drag, which is kind of nice, because the old FS22, you had to just kind of eyeball it and just lay down models, right? don't know if I like how that looks, frankly. Yeah, I don't like it. This style is weird. Is this style also weird? Is that a gate? It is. Another gate. Another gate. What is this? Fence. That's like a cheap fence. Okay, what's this one? Guess that's okay. Can't even see that. Okay. That's a gate. Gate. Fence. This is like a yard fence. But this is like a city yard fence to me. Gate. See, that's too fancy for a farm, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? My gut is this, of course, because this is what I grew up with, is this. But I don't think that's England. You know, we could just, like, shoot over to one of the farms here and see what they have for fencing. I'm not a super fan of the controls, but so they are doing, well, this is like a business. That's like a brick wall. They're of course doing hedges, lots of hedges. What's the point of this spot? Okay. Brick wall, but that's kind of around a garden, right? No, it is. It's like brick. All right, brick, brick, brick. Seems weird to me. No, I'll never be able to find my farm again. Brick. Quite honestly, don't see it. No. There's this. It doesn't look right, right? Is it just me? It doesn't look right. Okay. This is my map, and I'm going to do what I feel like doing, and it is this. What's this one? It's a gate. Gate. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. This is... Okay. Wow. That became way more than it needed to be. All right, so then this is where we're going to be parking the majority of our tractors. Is there like a little dip there? Looks like maybe. But so we're going to need a few other things. We're going to need... I think, is it under decoration? It's under tools. Yeah. I'm going to use this power washer because I'm sick of all the different farming simulators I've played. We use this power washer. So it's all about this one now. Sit it there in an interesting angle. Bam. Now we got a power washer. Nice. Sounds better too. That's a mod as well on Mod Hub if you're wondering. Okay. This is feeling all right to me. The only problem I have now is that when you come up to unload things, you drive up and you're like, vroom, and then you stop and you're facing field. So we're going to need a bit of a turnaround, and I'm going to get in a... The best way I find to figure out where you want things is to drive in a tractor and see where it goes. What feels natural? So you'll come up, you'll unload your wagon. And you want to do a loop. God, old habits die hard. Landscaping, painting. Okay. Let's increase the size of that here. Okay, so we pull up. And we drive around. We drive back. And we can put things here later, like there's a lot of mods for like these here. Is it under production? I think it's under silos. Maybe it's under container. So they have these, for instance. That would fit really nicely here. So we wouldn't leave this space here. We could even put trees there if we wanted to. Okay, let's see how this feels. Okay, we unload, and then we're back out. That'll work. All right, so we aren't going into livestock just yet. I'd like to get a couple fields out here. Now we have that gigantic field over there. That's still part of ours. So I may just go ahead and, I don't think you guys want to watch on camera. I'll just cut a few fields in here. And then when we lay out the livestock locations for like pigs and cows and that type of thing, I will record again. And then once we get in here and start planting, then, you know, I don't know if the series is worth continuing to share on YouTube. I mean, I'm definitely going to play it. I don't know if it, once you get the farm built and you're just farming, I'm not sure if it, I just am not convinced that without a role-playing element to this, I'm not convinced that farming is a spectator sport. I know there's some YouTubers out there, Daggerwin, he is pretty successful at it, but he does Let's Plays with his friend. What was his name? Chainsaw. And then he has a whole role-playing series. So he does things to make it interesting. I'm not sure if just farming is interesting. So I'm not sure if once we get the farm built, unless you guys think so, if you want to continue seeing it develop. I mean, FS22 has production chains and all these things I know nothing about. I just downloaded a cool thing I may put over here, in fact, take up some of this big yard. There's a bee production building. That'd be kind of nice. Let's put some bees here so when the kids come out to play, they get stung. That sounds like a great idea. All right. We didn't do a whole hell of a lot, did we? I think I like this building so much better, though. Jeez. Let's go ahead and use our cool... Before I sign out, let's go and I don't think I want the trailer. I think I want a separate trailer building. I don't want the trailers in with the tractor. And the pack has more buildings, so maybe we could go ahead and displace those, huh? Now, there's a modder out there that I like a lot. And if you're listening, shout out to you. But they do some of the best mods. And they did a Fent that I installed. But the thing is about this modder, he is not an official Mod Hub guy or girl, I'm not sure, guy or girl. But he did a Fent like this, but better. And I have it installed. Let's see if we can take a look at here. Maybe you guys are familiar with them. Stevie. Stevie does good mods. Stevie does no wrong in my book. Yeah, this happened. I don't know why we have all these bales in our store. I don't know how that happened. But this is the Stevie's variation of the Vario, Fent 1000 Vario. It's got the cool Fent color that I like. And I think I prefer these wheels to be red, so that's okay. And then the options here are for the fat floaters. So cool. Such good tire options. And then the engine setup, like right now, is 396. And then it's 343, or God, 435, 476, 517, 647. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to have this one on the farm. We're not going to sell the other one that I don't think I'll sell the other one. I'll just keep it, but we'll add this at some point. But 333,000. Let's get if we did the big engine, $350,000. So that's a big chunk. Big chunk of change. Here's my little classic. Dip in the ground right there. Oh, I'm still attached. Okay. Oh. I like the tires like this. The little narrows on the edge, those are pretty cool. Oops. Here's the moment of truth coming up. Will the cloths fit in the building we just put up? It certainly wouldn't have fit in the other one. I was going to do a cloth farm, but I did that in 19. I had a whole cloth farm on that German map. It starts with it starts with a G. It's like green something. I don't remember. All right, let's put this back on the trailer. I never know where these are supposed to sit. We're gonna pretend that's okay. And I was thinking the cloths could hide right into here. Oh yeah, it fits right in there. That's nice. Lots of space. It really does have a lot of space. It looks tiny in here. Nice. And okay, so then the next one will be for trailers and the rest of the stuff. Now let's go ahead and look at that other building here. Let's see here. Construction. So we used the 100 and this is the one we have. Let's look at this one. It's kind of small. I mean, maybe not. Let's fight these controls. Okay, here we go. I don't hate having that there. Let's straighten it out. Or we could do it here. Kind of like that. Because it seems to line up with the gates, you see. Kind of like that. Okay. Let's straighten it up there a bit. It feels crooked to me. Let's see. Bam. Okay, landscaping, painting. There we go. Why does it always start small? I'm trying to think, does that grass make sense there now? Kind of doesn't, does it? Okay. Wow, this got really funky here. This is what happens when you don't know what you're going to do ahead of time. If I would have not had placed that other building first, everything would be fine. I like this. Let's try to clean that up a bit. Construction, landscaping, smooth. What we don't want to do is... come on. We don't want to raise the ground inside the building. In reality, this would be a nightmare. You'd have water against the edge of your building there when it rained. Oh, that's really bad. Yikes. Whoa, look at this. Just out of curiosity, what are the different painting types? Forest ground, grass, dirt, asphalt, animal mud, missing ground type. Maybe it's a pile of mud or a pile of dirt. Oops. No, I didn't want that. No, it's really picky. There you go. So it's like, honey, would you please clean that pile of dirt out of the yard? It looks unsightly. And remove that tire. I wonder if I use the leveling tool here. If I went like this. Here we go. We're going to start spiraling. Leveling tool. Let's change it to square. The way I think the leveling tool, and I could be completely wrong, the way I think it works is you start where you want it to be and then it takes a measurement and then tries to match the ground to it. It's not moving anymore. Okay. When you have these buildings that change the ground, you have them this close together, this crap just happens, so. Alright. Well, luckily this is kind of a place to park things. Wow. That's messy. And then the pack has one more building. And that is the $45,000 one, Lawn Barn. Now, I don't know what a lawn barn is. Now, if I had a garage, it could go here, but you don't want a garage that can fit your house inside of it. Then you should be living in your garage. We could put that there and then have a road coming out this way to the fields and stuff. I don't hate that idea. Let's yeah, that's good. Let's just kind of use this line here as a guide. And we go back until we get it lined up with the gravel line there. Bam. I did not know it was going to do that. It's kind of unfortunate. Nice and open space. And a place here for storage with the shed. Okay, yeah, Mr. Landscape. You really messed things up with that little extra space there. Okay, then we can pull trailers into here. We can put a field back here. Or we could put animal pens here, frankly. Closer to the silos and closer to the stuff, we'll put animal pens here. And then the fields could be out in this vast void of green. Plus, this whole giant field here is ours. Now, I heard something said in the update for this map. They said, and Field 2 isn't going to be free anymore. Because Field 2 shouldn't have been free. Does that mean they're taking away Field 2 from people who already got it for free? I don't know. So it's starting to look like a farmyard. These 3 buildings are really nice. Okay, on Mod Hub, this is the English Barn Pack. That's what these buildings are, from the English Barn Pack. Very nice mod. Lancy Boy, of course, was the modder who created this. Nice. All right, I may work on this ground a bit more and see if I can fix anything, but I'm going to leave it here and we'll pick it up next time, placing animal pens. I may go ahead and cut some fields out there because if that mod change does happen and it does take away that field, be nice to have some fields or set up. All right. So thanks for joining me here on Curse the Dawn Late Night Gaming. You can follow me on Twitter at Curse the Dawn 1. You can follow us on Instagram at Curse the Dawn. I have, of course, a Twitch account, Curse the Dawn. And please follow me here. Like the video if you like it. If you want to see me going into actually doing farming and the production of this, let me know. I just don't know if when you're not building something or is this interesting. That I'm not sure of.